Hey everybody, wanted to get on the video here, and although we have much larger videos, more extensive videos being worked on and will come out soon, I wanted to give everyone just a quick review over some things we saw today that was pretty exciting because it was absolutely perfect textbook setups on a number of different fronts for us and resulted in obviously some pretty huge moves. When we're trading the strat, excuse me, we know that a strat candle that takes out the high of the previous candle is a 2-bar, right? Right here. So we know that when we are above this level, we're going up. Where's the next strat target? The way strat treats targets, this next pivot is the first target, following pivot, all the way up, so on and so forth. You'll see all these pivots were taken out today. That's what we call a pivot machine gun in strat language. Really what it means is everyone here got completely waxed. They were all taken out in one big aggressive move up, as we saw here today. Now, as we're looking at this, this is what we also call, in strat language, an actionable signal. This hammer that you see right here is an actionable signal. So when we see an actionable signal, it is an invitation for us to take a trade once we get above and hold this level. This is an hourly time frame right here. Pretty exciting to see. The other thing we know about an actionable signal, and as we know price is fractal, if we drop down off of the hour signal down to a 1 minute time frame, and let's find out back to our OG spot here, you're going to see what a hammer looks like on the lower time frames. A hammer is a V-shaped recovery. And how do we get the V? Right there, boom. So they sold it down and they bought it up pretty quickly. That's why a hammer is an actionable signal. This level that I have marked right here is the top of that 1 hour time frame on the top of that hammer that I just showed you. Right here. All right, where is it? Here it is. Right there. So when you start putting this together and seeing how easy it is to trade with 1s, 2s, and 3s, let's go back to that lower time frame so you can see it now. What happened to take us back up to that level? Well, as we always know, when we take a higher time frame market structure shift right here, right? Let's shift in structure. Close above. What do? Well, we're going to get a pullback before going higher. It's exactly what happened. But what's interesting here is our setup on the 1 minute time frame was very powerful today for a number of reasons. Number one, we eventually at the hour, we had that actionable signal, right? We had a strong recovery down here off of a boom level. And then we started seeing what we want to see with aggressive buyers coming into the marketplace. We had our first 3-bar here, followed by a 1-bar, which is consolidation. Then another 3-bar formed, which took out the previous bar. So now we have a liquidity sweep. And we could trade this. We came up above the 3-bar, came back in, and then we went higher. All right, so that was trade number 1 if we wanted to get in there. Where would we be targeting? Excuse me. Well, in here, you could target this high. You could target this high. You could target as many highs as you want. It all depends on you, which is pretty cool. So that's the first point there I want to make. There's an entry right here. And this was down at right here on this boom level. This is why these are so powerful, these levels. Okay, from this boom level, we're going to trade. We want to trade from here to the next boom level, which is up here somewhere. Way up there. We can't even see it. So we traded higher. We had another pullback. And then what happened? We start seeing buyers, aggressive buyers again, start taking this up. We see our 3 bar. All right, if you're super aggressive on a lower time frame, you could take this. On a lower time frame, you'd see this pullback, recognize this as a 3 bar in the 1 minute, the pullback, and then boom. And we took structure again. So what happens again? Again, we get the same type of pullback, right, into our area down here. ICT's turtle soup type of concept, the sweep, a second, first pullback, second pullback. And where exactly did we pull back into? Well, we pull back into a very powerful area that we love to trade. This low put in this high. That makes this an origin. We came back into this origin. And what do we see? We see our entry based on this 3 bar right here. Because all a 3 bar is a broadening formation. Price came down, came back up aggressively. So we saw this in here. This is our entry. But that entry, and had you left that entry in place alone without doing anything else all day, from that entry to some of our upper boom levels, let's just take a look at it real quick. That entry was right here. Yeah. To the first level, first boom level is 263 points. Very high probability that we're going to get to that level. The second level, which is our kind of our equilibrium level, would have netted you 450 points. And then we held that level. We had a reaccumulation there. And we even went higher today. All the way up to our third level, 640 points. And just for shits and giggles, we went a little bit higher to 700 points. So do not sleep on these levels. These levels are instrumental in making big money if you want to take those type of trades. Okay, so we're always trying to catch these trades in the direction of where we're trying to catch boom levels. One level to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. We got a reversal up here, and we even came back where? To another boom level. Coincidence? I don't know. You tell me. But I think it's pretty freaking powerful. Anyway, let's go back to our little analysis here. Let's say you did not catch this 3 bar down here. Price kept continuing to go up. Great. We took out more structure here. We're just eating up these pivots. More structure taken out. An accumulation level. Accumulation. We got a little pullback, then into a little accumulation. They took us higher from there. Okay, but what you did have here was another entry, another 3 bar, and another entry for 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trades if you wanted. And to make it even more interesting, they came back in, swept everyone out right here. But we're still within this 3 bar range here. So what does that mean? Well, we had a sweep, we had an accumulation, a manipulation back into the range on a very good bullish day. Very good bullish structure. And so what do we see? Another trade opportunity that paid handsomely for anyone paying attention. Okay, and this is into another origin. The origin in this case is, whoops, wrong one. this low, put in these highs, right? Double top, come back in, come back out, come back down. This is a little tricky here because I thought this was the move. And some people might have got caught right here. But keep in mind, we're always looking for what? Liquidity. Down here, we took all these guys out, and we have our 3 bar down here, which, as we know, is our entry. This being high probability, 3 bar in an origin. Okay, now they could have easily swept that, which we see a lot of times too. They'll do a short sweep and then go. But these origins, we find they hold quite a good amount of time. So these origins are very powerful. Do not discount origins. Double bottom in this origin, very bullish structure, very bullish price action. And if we just revert for a minute to our strat candles, right? Let's just go back and pretend we're just strat traders now. We're still good. Above this candle, we're good. Above this high would be another entry. That would be another entry to go higher, to come all after all these pivots in here. If you're playing strat like on the 1 minute. On a 15 minute, you can do the same thing. Okay, on a 15 minute, we took that high, came back down into the origin on the 1 minute, took all the liquidity out. This is what we were just talking about. Actionable signals, a hammer. We get above that hammer on 15 minutes. We could take our entry right there if you're trading strat alone. I'm in down here based on this 3 bar on the 1 minute or even lower 15 second, 5 second. Okay, so that's what I want you guys to see. So we had this pivot machine gun going today with very, very good areas to take entries off of based on our TT3 concept. And it was just an absolutely gorgeous day. I hope everyone made money out there. This will be the first of a lot of different videos you're going to see coming out from us that are going to start explaining some of this price action until we go live and can explain it live. This will give you guys a good idea as to where we're coming from, how this whole process works, and 3 things you need for this strategy to make it the most successful for you. Is going to be learning the strat, at least the basic concepts of it. It's a price action developed by Rob Smith. We did not develop that at all. No one did, except Rob Smith coined it. He developed it. He made it. It's 100% his. The strat, the TT3 setup is what we look for, and a sense of structure and narrative. Our narrative today was pretty simple, I think. They were killing this market, right? Everybody thought we were short. Short, everyone's short. Until we got an actionable signal right down here off of a key level. That told us everything we needed to know. We had targets 1, 2, 3. I think I maybe even had more targets, and I'm not sure what I put out there, but 4 or 5 targets that we were looking at today to come running back through. So we had a big down day, a consolidation day. We had a manipulation of the lows, and then bam, distribution higher. Unbelievable day. Thanks for paying attention here, and I hope this helps you in some way. Tell your friends about us so that we can grow this community and grow this channel. We're doing great stuff out here, and we want everyone to be profitable. That's our #1 goal. Thanks, guys.